In my first course of becoming a commander in the IDF, I learned a very important lesson about the role of each soldier. A sniper needs to be a sniper and to be placed where a sniper is placed. A medic needs to be a medic with the equipment of a medic and stand and walk where a medic needs to walk. If they'll try to take each other's role, it will be a disaster. There'll be no one to shoot the enemy and no one professional to take care of the injured people. In our week's Parashat Teruma, we talk and learn about building the Mishkan, the tabernacle. The Mishkan was built from many pieces of wood and was covered with pieces of cloth. A few layers of pieces of cloth. The first layer had 5 pieces of cloth sewed to each other, and another 5 pieces sewed to each other, and the higher level, had 5 pieces of cloth and 6 pieces of cloth. Each edge of those groups had 50 loops, and then between them they connected them. They had copper clasps to connect them, to make the Mishkan one. As the Torah says, "V'chibarta et ha'ohel," connect the tent and it will become one. And I have a simple question. If you want to make the tabernacle, the Mishkan, the tent, to become one, isn't it more fitting to have one long piece of cloth? Let's say it's hard to make one long piece of cloth and we need to make 10 pieces. Why to make 5 and 5 and then connect them with loops and copper clasps? Just sew them together, make them to be one. They were able to lift up heavy pieces of wood. Can't they lift up a longer piece of cloth? And maybe the Torah wants to teach us. We need 5 and 5. We need the ones that will cover this part of the Mishkan and the pieces that will cover the other part of the Mishkan. And each piece of cloth needs to stand where it needs to stand. And if you mix them up, and even if you try to sew them together and connect them without giving each part the personality, you lose it. To make the Mishkan one, united, each part needs to have its own identity. And then, when there's 5 with their own identity and another 5 pieces of cloth with their own identity, you can take 50 loops and combine the Mishkan and make the tent one.